Hi, and welcome to the part 2 of this series in which we are learning how to select super solid, high quality companies for your stock portfolio. In our part 1, we learned about the pros framework. You can watch that. Today, we'll be learning how you can scan those stocks, right? It's going to be a part 3 as well later on. But let's focus on screening those stocks. I'm going to give you a little bit of a recap so that you can get to speed and you can make the most out of it. After this video, make sure that you go and watch the part 1 as well. So let's begin. So then what we learned, a little bit of a recap for you. So the pros framework, the Freedom Investors Hub pros framework. Here we are looking at the profitability, the profit growth. We're looking at return on equity. O stands for outlook. That's something that we'll dig deeper in our part 3. S here stands for sales growth. So what we covered yesterday, in fact, let me just start with this disclaimer here that it's a video for educational purposes only, and I'm a SEBI registered RA, and whatever we'll be learning right now would be only for educational purposes. This is no way a recommendation for you. Okay, so now that we have this out of the way, let's learn. Okay, so we would not really be looking at random tips. We would do the hard work, and it's really not going to take you much time. I'm just going to show you in this video. It's going to be a short, maybe a 5 minutes video, maybe 7 minutes video. You learn how to scan stocks. Okay, so what we're learning here is to select the right kind of companies, the high quality companies, and we are looking at this framework. Profit growth, we're looking at return on equity, outlook, and sales growth. So profit growth, as we covered in our part 1, should be more than 15%, and we're not going to be looking at only 1 year's profit. We would look at look at it across multiple time frames, so 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. Then we'll also be looking at a return on equity. Again, this is 15%, so it's a simple framework. There's one number that you need to commit to your memory, and that's 15%. So profit growth should be 15% across 1, 3, 5 years. Mostly we'll be focusing on 3 years, right? 1 year may not give you the exact picture. 5, 10 years may be a bit too long, but if you can see something which is doing well for the last 3 years, it tells you that something is going on for that business or the company. So return on equity again should be more than 15%. And then we'll also be looking at outlook. That's something that we'll cover in the part 3. Now, sales growth again has to be more than 15%. And again, we will not just be looking at 1 year, we look at 1, 3, 5 years. And now that we have this bulk of this with us, PRS, profit growth, return on equity, and sales growth. This is really going to tell you how the business has done. So it's more like looking at the rear view. But when you understand the outlook, we would look at the windshield. We are looking at what lies ahead, right? And that's also important. But it's also important to select the right kind of company, the good quality company, which is doing well right now, more often than not will continue to do well even in the future, right? So PRS is what we are looking at. So we'll understand the business by looking at the pros framework. And then we will look at the chart, look at the trend, and decide on the risk and allocation. But for now, we are building that watch list. We would follow these steps so that we can scan the right kind of companies, screen the right kind of companies. So here's the steps that you need to follow. So go to screener.in, write a query over there, and then select about 30-40 companies, right? 30-40 companies. In fact, what we want is 100 to 150 companies that we want to be looking at. That'll be the watch list. And out of those companies, probably select 30-40 companies, and eventually we'll end up with a 15-20 stock portfolio. But let's learn step by step today. We would be learning about the watch list building. So let's head to the screener.in. Okay, so this is the screener's website, and when you go here, this is what you'll be seeing, and you just need to click screener here, go to create new screens, and here you can put in your query here. Okay, so let's do that. So the pros framework, we're talking about PRNS, profit growth. We're looking at return on equity, and we're looking at sales growth. So let's start with profit. Profit growth, let's say, should be more than 15. If you run this, you'd have about 2,600 companies, right? We want about 150 odd companies. Let's look at profit growth for the last 3 years should be more than 15. Now, if I run this, I have about 1,700 companies. So let's look at the return on equity as well. So let's go and type in return on equity should be more than 15, and again we are looking at 3 years, right? Average return on equity here should be more than 15. Now if I run this, I have about 640 companies. Yeah, so now let me also add the sales growth part. So let's go here, sales growth. So sales growth of the current year should be more than 15. we are getting there now. We have less than 500 companies now. And let's say also sales growth of the last 5 years, or rather let's stick to 3 years for now. 3 years should be more than 15. Now if I run this, I've got like 443 companies. So let's add one more here. Okay, so let's say that we're looking for not tiny companies. We want those companies where market capitalization of the companies is, let's say, more than 1,000 crores. So if I do this, I have about 178 such companies, which is pretty much close to 150 odd companies that we want, right? But look at, this is again not the list that I want you to just blindly go and, start investing in, right? Just for demonstration purposes, this is not really the list that I'm recommending. So remember this, okay? But you would be able to find some real gems in this entire list, right? So, without really looking at, the names of the companies here, learn how to scan these companies, right? So this is one way of, selecting these companies. And of course, there are a few more elements that you can put here, which can really help you to select the right kind of companies, because right now we have 178 companies. We can't really invest in 178 companies. We have to bring it down to about 30-40 stock that we should be willing to invest in, and we'll gradually build our position in them. But that's something that we would leave for some other day. But there will be a part 3 that'll be coming up, in which we would look at the outlook. So the pros framework, which is this, it has 4 elements. We've discussed profit growth, return on equity, sales growth, and now we will be looking at outlook. That's something that we'll be covering in the part 3 of this series. So I'm going to see you then. In the meantime, just go through this video, watch the part 1, hit the like button, subscribe, because this learning journey is going to help simplify everything for you. So I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.